that I am not like my character, but I love my character because she's basically she's like my alter ego. She's like my
Right.
Sasha Fierce.
She's your Sasha Fierce.
She's a
Absolutely.
Yes,
badass for real.
yes.
Yes. And so I want to piggyback off of that before we lose that. But you said Sasha is the type of person in real life who will go up to a man and, you know, say how she feeling and would like to talk to him. What would you do in real life?
Girl, I'm still that whole like playing coy, hoping he notices me type of girl. like, like I am not the whole person. I am not the person that goes up to someone. Like, I'm in a relationship now, and you should know. You should, man. If I tell y'all how long it took for us to finally just admit to each other how we felt, like we're 3 years in now, so it's just like it's good and it's solid.
Yeah.
But we started talking a year before that, and it took about a year for us to just be like, all right, let's stop playing all these games and get with this.
Yeah.
But I'm very shy.
Oh, I love that. Love that. Kristen.
So Javicia, we see Paris is like the assassin, the family assassin, the family just, she gets it done. What would you like to see her character, or where would you like to see her character go potentially in season 3?
I love her relationship with Niles. I think that that's huge. It's interesting because I feel like, Christian and I are also really close friends. And to watch our characters really go through this whole like growth, like, Paris is very immature. And so to watch her fall in love, and us to be able to play in that world while still understanding she's still Paris. So we still had to have her immature ways as well. We still had to have her messy ways as well. To for both of us, we talked about this. To watch this journey really happen has been really dope, because I think what's going to end up happening going into further seasons is you'll see a more developed version of her, which could be good or bad, because there's a difference between a girl that can kick ass and a woman that can kick ass. And I think that's what's really going to end up happening. You'll watch Paris become a woman.
Love it. Uh-oh, Portia, you're on mute.
Okay, love it, love it, love it. Before you get out of here, I want to talk to you about your new role, CW, Batwoman. Highly anticipated. It's coming out this month. Tell us all about it.
I'm super excited. I play Ryan Wilder, who becomes the new Batwoman. And it's almost a mixture of all of my roles put together, I feel like, because there's some Paris in her because she can kick ass. But then weirdly, there's some Allie from God Friending Me in her, because she's very grounded when it comes to her version of right and wrong, and that's a really tricky world to play in when you're playing in Gotham, because their version of right and wrong is maybe different from ours. And really just to be able to do all the things that I love to do. I love to fight, so I love Muay Thai. I love both styles. I get to play in all of my different forms of martial arts. And I get to be a badass while I do it, and I get to rock a big old fro while I do it. So that's super dope. I think that we're moving into an age where you should be able to see a representation of yourself in every epic franchise.
Yeah.
Okay, I have absolutely no idea what is going on with this connection today. Hopefully she tunes back in. I know she had to run. While
Right.
she's doing that, our other co-host going.
Because she was at a great part saying how we should be represented.
Absolutely. If I can
Mhm.
get a superhero with an afro, I'm here for it all day.
Okay.
So if she doesn't come, oh, here she is.
Okay.
I'm sorry, ladies. I don't know what's going on. I'm in an Airbnb, and so I think that the Wi-Fi is just kind of tricky.
It's kind of,
But we're gonna make it work because these are the circumstances. But
yeah.
where I left off was just really, it's super. I think it's super powerful that Black, people of color, that our queer community can see themselves in a franchise that they may not have been able to see themselves be represented in.
Mhm.
And for me, Batman was epic when I was growing up. So to be able to be a part of a franchise and now be a representation in that franchise is very important. I don't care what anybody has to say about that. the naysayers and the haters can hate. Because
Right.
our Black girls are all up in it, and it is what it is.
Exactly.
Yes, Black girl can. I love it.
Exactly.
LaTrice Delgado-Macon, she's our celebrity stylist co-host. She just joined us, so we wanted to give her a chance to ask a question before you get out of here.
Yeah, of course.
All right, so I'm a little late catching on. You look beautiful, by the way.
Thank
so
you.
I like your style on the show and off the show. Tell us a little bit about your personal style.
Okay, so like, first of all, I'm all Black everything, and I have to stop.
Me too, all Black, but today.
I really need to start incorporating some more color. Like on the carpet, I'll have fun and I'll do some crazy stuff. But like in my normal, just day to day, like you just put me with some like a nice like all Black outfit with some J's or some nice boots, and I'm good. And I think that my style has changed dramatically, obviously, since quarantine, because there's no reason to wear heels. So I get to have fun with like combat boots and like layers, and I'm really into like the whole like camouflage baggy pants mixed with like something layered on top. Like my mom bought me this really dope crop beige sweater that I paired with some dope camouflage pants and my Timbs. Like just really having fun with different textures and things like that. I think that we're in this new environment where we can't just throw on a pair of heels and a tight dress. And because of that, you get to have so much more fun with all of the basics that you normally probably didn't play around in. And that's what I love to play around in anyway. So this is kind of a benefit to me, fashionably.
Yeah, I like that.
I love it, love it, love it. You're always simply cute. Like it's just
Thank you.
Cute.
Yes.
Last time you came out, I think you had on like it was a brighter color crop top, but it was so cute. So anyway, thank you so much for joining us on the Rolling Out Wine Up. We definitely
listen, y'all are my girls, and I appreciate this time. I'm sorry for my little shoddy internet. If it was my internet, it would have been on point. But we made it happen. We stayed strong. We went on like Black women, like we do. We kept on.
We keep saving the world.
We do. We do.
Absolutely. Well, we definitely appreciate it. And before you go, can you just give us a drop? You are watching Rolling Out TV, and I am Javicia Leslie. Follow me, catch me, yada yada yada.
Yes. You're watching Rolling Out TV. I'm Javicia Leslie. Make sure you follow me on @Javicia on everything, but also follow Rolling Out.
All right. Thank you.
Thank
you so much, Javicia. We will talk to you soon.
Thank you, ladies. Have a good one.
You too.
Take care.
Bye. Okay, y'all, what we talking about? Because
it's super cute. I like that hair color on her too.
Yeah, it softened her up. I like that.
Yeah, she's super cute.
Real pretty.
I wanted to ask so many other questions. Like, what are you excited about the most? Like, because you got some large shoes to fill. What are you excited about the most when it comes to Batwoman? But it's fine. We'll catch up. We'll see. We'll talk to some of her other co-hosts a little bit later as well, y'all. What y'all looking forward to?
Well,
January 20th can't come fast enough.
Right.
Wait a minute, are we gonna check out the trailer right quick?
Oh, you know what? Before we get into that, you're right.
Let's check out that Batwoman trailer. But yeah, let's put a pin in that, Christen. We're gonna come back to that.
Let's check out the Batwoman trailer. Give me 1 second to pull it up, y'all. Let's pull this thing on up. Whew, she was a great interview. Very fun. I love interviews that
I wish we had her a little longer. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
The city needs a hero. It needs a Batwoman.
I don't want to give up hope that Kate's alive.
Give me a chance.
Kate is Batwoman.
Time to be powerful. I met the new girl. She's gonna be a handful.
Batwoman does not kill.
Boo! Alice is planning something big.
Don't kill me, but I made some alterations.
To what, the suit?
New look.
new Batwoman.
Batwoman. New episode starts Sunday, January 17th. Stream free next day, only on the CW app.
Ooh, I mean,
Her.
hair Batwoman.
Yes.
Okay. I might watch that now. Okay.
It look a little spicy, don't it? It don't
Right.
look so run of the mill, regular. I'm here to do good, Batwoman.
Right. Yeah.
She hit you with the
Right.
black girl magic Batwoman.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
Yes, yes,
Love
yes.
it.
That's January 17th today. We were just talking about January 20th. What's up? Get out.
I'm kind of nervous, y'all. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Listen,
Yes.
we got
They're just delaying the inevitable. It's gonna happen. The inauguration
It's
is gonna
gonna
happen. So
Yeah.
they just need to deal with it. They can throw their tantrums all they want. I feel like a stern parent who's like, okay, once you're done with your temper tantrum, then we're gonna move on and do what the parent is saying. We're not, you know.
I mean, it was cool. I mean, not cool, but when the president, use that term loosely,
45.
had his
Yeah.
temper tantrums, it was like, okay, calm down, whatever. But then, like, when his minions got into the act, it was like, okay, now you're infringing on everybody, so I need y'all to get it together.
Yeah, well,
Here's
It's
the
like
thing.
memes that said, if the church Ursher boards would not allow them folks through them doors.
exactly.
But here's the thing, though.
Wouldn't allow that to happen.
D.C.
Got it up.
Washington D.C. They had snipers everywhere. I don't understand how they even got into the building with snipers everywhere. I don't get it.
Y'all,
Yeah.
they were scaling the wall. They were in Speaker of
Looking
the
like
House
some
next to the
zombies.
office. Speak
Right.
just
So do you feel bad for the lady dying? I think that
I do feel
Okay.
bad for the woman that died because no life should have been lost because
Right.
of everything that was going on. I do feel bad. I feel bad for her family. You know, what she believed in was what she believed in. I do feel bad about it because at the end of the day, no life should have been lost or spared when it came to what they were deeming peaceful protest.
Right.
No, it wasn't.
Or not.
There's nothing peaceful about that at all. That was
No.
Class A riot.
And
yeah.
Class A white privilege. That was the epitome of white privilege. That's just the bottom line. That is a clear indication. It's a clear disparity.
I don't want to talk about nobody because I don't talk about people. But did y'all hear what Anderson Cooper said?
I love when he's talking about the Olive Garden.
Oh yeah.
We'll go back to the Olive Garden. Now, listen, I feel bad for Olive Garden because they like, listen, all we wanted to do is provide y'all with breadsticks. We
Right.
don't want no parts of this.
And pasta meals.
Unlimited
Olive Garden.
salad. Come on, y'all.
We don't want no parts of this.
And I like Olive Garden. I eat Olive Garden.
Ooh,
Me too.
I like that salad.
What you trying to say?
I ain't been there in years, but I heard it was good. It looks good on TV.
Remember, there was a meme that said, what restaurant did you eat at as a child that you thought was fancy until you became an adult? And a lot of folks was like, Olive Garden. I'm like,
I said Red Lobster.
I said Red Lobster.
Olive
Yeah,
Garden,
Red Lobster. I
Red
agree with you.
Lobster
Red
was
Lobster.
definitely on the.
But
Even
Red Lobster, let me tell you something. On a good day, Red Lobster slap. Like, don't
Yeah, I
you
like
Yeah, on a
Red
good
Lobster.
day. The biscuits, yes.
Baby.
I mean,
Yeah.
biscuits is the only thing that slap at Red Lobster. Let's be honest. let's first and
They
foremost.
had
tell
all
the
you can
truth,
eat
shame
shrimp.
the
I like
devil.
They had all you can eat shrimp.
It's a Sunday. Tell the truth, shame the devil.
I like their coconut shrimp and their
shrimp was good.
calamari.
Mikey,
At the
you
time.
gave me like, it's okay. I mean, it's
I
nice.
mean, of course, I've had better, but I mean, it's not date night anymore. But
Yeah.
Olive Garden. I drink wine at Olive Garden. When I was working at Ford, because they had one at Ford across the street from my job. When I was working there, I would go all the time. Like they had the 25-cent Tuesdays, I think it was some old special where you could taste as much wine as you wanted for 25 cents. I ain't had no
and that
problems
soupy
with that.
Toscano, that soup is good.
They soup and salad slap. Let's be clear. I do like they soup and salad.
Yeah.
For sure.
Anyway, what else is going on, y'all? Y'all.
Shout out to Stacey Abrams though, because the Senate is now blue.
Yes.
Like I said, y'all can throw y'all tantrums all you want. It matters not.
And it was a shame because it got overshadowed that John Ossoff won. So, headline news was
Raphael Warnock.
Right. So the headline news was that Raphael won because his win was declared first. And so when John Ossoff won, it was kind of overshadowed by the mess that happened with, the breaching. We ain't never breached nothing. We broke in. We were, you know what I'm saying? Like we never breached anything but the breaching of the Capitol. So it was overshadowed by that.
It's just amazing.
Kamala Harris on her way.
Crazy. Count down the days.
We about to see a whole sea of pink and green. I love it. My sisters,
pearls.
My nieces are AKAs. Some of my best friends are AKAs. So I'm ready for it.
Get them pearls out.
Yes.
She's kind of reminded me of the role that Queen Latifah is about to play, the Equalizer.
Oh yeah, let's check it out.
So it's real quick snippet, but shout out to the Queen. She is about to bring that role back to CBS. So it's just a little quick snippet. They've been teasing us.
Okay, let's see.
They haven't released a full trailer, just a quick blink snippet.
Okay, hold on. Super Bowl.
Real quick.
About real quick. Don't
that
blink.
Was like the Janet Jackson fiasco at the Super Bowl.
Don't
you
blink.
You missed it. Girl.
They said so Super Bowl. Okay. So I just don't know because I'm not a huge sports fan and sports is not on in my house. So Super Bowl is actually happening.
Yep, February 7th. Yeah, it's going down.
Or are people going?
Yeah.
No.
Are they?
I don't know.
Is it virtual? What are we doing?
I
need to let me look up some details. I'm not sure, but it's happening.
Well, okay, but we were talking about Queen Latifah as the Equalizer February 7th after Super Bowl. Look like she's been waiting her whole life to play that role.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we saw, it gave me a quick reminder in my mind of Taraji P. Henson in the film where she played
Proud Mary. No.
Proud Mary. Yeah.
I love you, Portia, but that was trash.
Listen, I like that doggone movie and the little boy, and maybe because the little boy reminded me of my son and he looked
he was cute, like but
yeah, I love that movie.
That wasn't Taraji's finest moment.
It wasn't.
I'm sorry, I could not believe her. It was too cheesy. I'm sorry. I couldn't.
But just going back to the whole like woman assassin, like that role can't be carried out like easily. Like you have to commit to it, and I could see Queen Latifah committing to it a whole lot better than Taraji did in Proud Mary. So
yeah.
Listen, I get it because we could see Queen Latifah as a badass. We seen her in Set It Off. We seen her in some of the other movies, and it is believable. But y'all not gonna do that to Taraji because I love her in Proud Mary. I cried.
You just don't want to see her with a gun running down an alley. No kind
her boyfriend. That was a good movie. She shot her longtime boyfriend because he was trying to hurt the little boy.
I get it. I get it. It just was not. It was not believable for me. Taraji for me was that wasn't it. It just didn't do it for me. And then some of the music was just kind of cheesy. But hey, I love Taraji all day. So I'll watch whatever she's in at least once.
I love it.
Yeah, once.
I wanted to say something else about speaking of Taraji, but what else is coming up and hot to watch is Regina King is making her her directorial debut. Is that her directorial? Y'all know who Regina King is. Y'all remember Regina King way back when.
227.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just looking at something, you know how you be looking for shows, and I saw the promo card for Martin and Lynn Whitfield And the name of that movie was y'all know what she was playing crazy.
Between love and hate.
Thin line between love and hate.
Did y'all realize that was Regina King in that movie?
Yeah.
She was
She was his girlfriend.
Yeah.
I didn't it slipped my mind. Like I just
because we saw Regina King when she was a little girl in 227. So it's not like she really disappeared. She there.
She played in Friday. 227. I mean, she played some good movies.
Yeah, she been that woman. And you know, she was a spokeswoman for Cadillac last year because she won those awards. And so Cadillac, she was partnering with Cadillac and they did some stuff too. But she is on her game.
And then she won an Oscar for Beale Street.
She won the Oscar.
For Beale Street. I love her.
Awards too with One Night in Miami. It's already swept a ton of awards at film festivals. So
listen, let's look at the trailer for One Night in Miami that is coming up. Hopefully we will get the chance to talk to the cast so that we can talk about this. I think it's going to be an amazing, incredible film, just showcasing the behind the scenes of what took place back then, One Night in Miami, with these characters that everyone knows. So let me go ahead and share the trailer right quick.
I'm as ready as a person can be. After the fight, we're all coming back here for the champ's victory party. Don't be late.
Minister Malcolm X. Good news, the chariot is coming.
You know I'm the greatest. That's right.
Jim Brown takes the ball.
Your record is going to stand the test of time.
How's everybody feeling tonight?
All together, yeah.
New heavyweight champion of the world.
Say, champ, you don't suppose you could sign an autograph?
Yeah, of course, man. Give him an autograph, Jim.
Actually, Mr. Cook.
Oh, sure thing, brother.
Don't you think it's about time to party?
Tonight is a chance for us to reflect.
You mean no one else is coming? Well, this is off to a hopping start.
You all are a bright and shining future. You need to understand what is at stake here.
Everything's not so black and white like you make it out to be.
But we are fighting for our lives.
You know I know what's going on out there, right?
Listen, listen. Brothers and sisters, listen, listen, listen.
Miami, the champ!
I swear we'll never find a way to where we're going all alone.
The goal is for us to really be free.
You hear the bells ring out.
We want a world
Speak now.
where we're safe to be ourselves.
Speak now. I told him. Can you hear the angels cry out?
To think like we want.
Speak now.
Without having to answer to anybody for it.
Speak now.
We have to be there for each other.
Who's the greatest?
You brothers could move mountains without lifting a finger.
Looks incredible.
Yeah.
I can't wait. So just in case you guys missed who the main characters were, Oscar winner Regina King, she's making her directorial debut in One Night in Miami, and she brings out the absolute best in 4 actors of her debut. United Sam Cooke, Jim Brown, Malcolm X, and Cassius Clay with his pretty self at a motel after Clay wins the heavyweight championship of the world. King makes it utterly unbelievable that they would share feelings about their place in the world and the struggles they endured. While the conversations were created by writer Kemp Powers, Kemp also was the writer for Soul as well. If you guys didn't know, I got a chance to interview him for Soul. But the meeting was real. The 4 actually were in Miami on that historic night in 1964.
Wow.
Love it. I can't wait.
I didn't even know they were peeps.
And Sylvie's Love, Amazon is coming with all the wonderful black films and debuts. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Y'all should have seen Sylvie's Love. Sylvie's Love came out a couple weeks ago, but it was good.
Yeah, I watched it again.
What's the guy's name from
Bridgerton.
Bridgerton? What was his name, y'all? He is
Regé Page, I think. Regé Jean Page, I believe.
Yeah.
Is how you pronounce it.
I was trying to see when One Night in Miami comes out. I don't see a date.
Oh, it comes out on.
I thought it said the 15th.
Yeah, 15th.
15th of
January.
This month.
January 15th.
2 days ago. 2 days ago. So catch it if y'all didn't catch it.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Last one for the road. Hot to watch. Rocki, tell us about it while I cue it up.
So pretty much this is you know, I love these alternate reality movies, like what if, pretty much. And so this is a dad whose child, his son, was murdered by police, and he decides to take the police hostage. He does a John Q on them, pretty much. So it has Amari Hardrick, Nate Parker, and it's presented by Spike Lee. So I'm guessing like Spike Lee's company is helming it. But Nate Parker is the guy who did Birth of a Birth of a Nation, and he's been in some other films. So this is gonna ruffle some feathers, and rightfully so.
Let's see. Let's check it out.
You remember me?
How you doing tonight?
Doing well, officer.
Can I see your driver's license, registration, and insurance, please?
Of course, sir. My license is right here, my wallet. It's all right, son. You remember the night in July?
Hands up! Hey! Wait! Put the phone down! Put that phone! Sorry, it's a phone! It's a cell phone! It's just a cell phone!
You knew he was unarmed.
Get to the car and put your hands in the air! Officer, please, he's just a kid!
You pointed your gun at him.
Okay, get out of the car, son. Easy.
You pulled the trigger.
Put the phone away! Put the phone away!
The grand jury determined that no probable cause exists to file any charges against Officer Randall.
This is my son. This is my little boy. You took that from me. The world took that from me. Today we make that right. Hear me when I say this, because I'm only going to say it once. Don't stop filming.
You should just give up now. Why are we the only people in this country that are expected to do things without violence? I didn't mean to kill your son! What you did. I did what I was trying to do!
I just want justice. That's all I want. This is your jury, the deciders of your fate. Today, you will be tried for the murder of my son.
Ooh.
You scared? Are you afraid?
So that's another one that came out on the 15th. Yeah. Oof. So yeah. So get happy with One Night in Miami, and then get serious with American Skin. Those are both out, those both came out January 15th. Yeah, directed by Nate Parker, and of course starring him and Amari. So yeah, it's yeah, I mean, because I'm sure some parents who wish they could get some revenge.
But how do you feel about watching trauma? Like, that was a very traumatic situation. As real as it is, it's a very traumatic situation. How do you feel about watching movies that show trauma like that? Because I almost feel like we watch movies for escapism Or I watch
Yeah.
movies for escapism, not to find more trauma that I can find on the evening news.
All it is new day and age slavery movies. You know how we keep on seeing the slavery movies? It's this new day and age slavery movies. We seeing the police do it.
I would even say that to what was that movie with Queen and Slim?
Oh,
I heard
yeah.
great things about Queen and Slim, but I didn't want to watch Queen and Slim because I found out what the ending was going to be, and I was just like, trauma. No, thank you. I'll pass.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm just curious. What do you guys think about watching movies that just kind of exploit traumas like that?
So I'll chime in. I like all type of movies, right? Especially documentary-ism type of movies that seem like they could be real in real life. And I like it, but I do have to combat it with something else, right? So I'm also and I don't know what genre this is. So I'm gonna just say hood movies. I like hood movies. I do Black movies that might have an independent budget. Like I like all of those type of movies. So I will counter those, right? So I'm definitely going to watch that movie with Nate Parker because I do have sons, and I just want to see a different perspective, right? And so as I was watching the trailer, I was thinking, what were the conversations like in the writing room? Because they weren't all us. Like when you have those conversations, like as intense as it was for us to watch the trailer, I'm sure it was probably quadruple that level of intensity in the writing room. And I would just like to be a fly on the wall to see what those conversations look like. Even being on set, like what does that look like? What does that feel like? Because so the purpose of a movie is for it to seem real. It sealed real.
Yeah.
So just
I felt
imagine
it.
being on the set and having to play that. I'm sure it seemed realer. So I
could get what you saying, Christen, about it being traumatic, but for me, it's kind of a vindication watching those type of movies because I want to see how it plays out. And for me, I'm cheering for the dad to see if he feels like he avenges his son's death. And I definitely feel like we should counter it. That's why I said, let's start out with something light with One Night in Miami, or you could watch that afterwards.
And I don't know how light that's going to be. Because
I know, but I mean, it seemed like for the most part is, but even still, like you said, I like the balance stuff. I'll have my serious stuff, and then I'll have to have I'll have to feed my brain some laughter to it and comedy and stuff. That's why I love.
And don't forget to love the Bridgertons.
Right, but that's what I'm saying, like stuff like So I get my thing is we have to limit it. Because there are times when I'm like, no, I don't want to see. I'm like the witch from The Wiz. Don't bring me no bad news. Don't bring me no more bad news. Like when I heard about Dr. Dre having his aneurysm, I'm like, look, 2021, get yourself together. Don't start no shit.
What is we about to come up about that? They just released something too.
Yeah, he's doing better. But I mean, I'm just like, come on now, don't start this shit. And because Kobe Bryant, the anniversary of his death is coming up.
Yeah,
at the end of look, I just need people to hold off. Please take their vitamins and hold off.
January gave us 5 good days, so we at least got 5.
Was it 5 good days?
I think it was 5. I think we got
more is coming, y'all. More is coming.
I just think but I do think those type of pieces are necessary. And shout out to Nate Parker for his Nate Parker Foundation, because that's part of his purpose is getting Black storytellers out here. So I definitely appreciate people, and he's always been someone who's gone against the grain too with his platform. So I really appreciate him putting those stories out here, because I'm sure there are parents who would like to see that played out, who would like to have kidnapped the people who killed their child or tortured them or do something to them. I mean, it's not to say that's the right way, but we're human.
I understand what you're saying, right? Not like in the literal sense, but
no, right? Of course not. But you think in your mind, if someone has hurt your child, you're thinking like, I want to do something to this person. So I could understand how someone could be pushed to that edge to go there.
Yeah. Okay. So before we get out of here, I do want to touch back on the Dr. Dre story because, of course, he's doing better right now. But y'all heard that he did finally agree to pay his wife $2 million a month as she
Oh, really?
Yeah. We don't know the side of the story. We don't know what happened in their house.
Yeah. She probably need more than that.
Right. She probably need more than that because we don't know what happened.
Right. She deserves it. He has it. You got it.
Watching the Dr. Dre stories and Miss Chalet, we don't know what was happening in their house.
He got it. $2 million a month ain't gonna be shit for him. That Apple deal took care of that. He good.
Right, exactly.
You good.
But it says, okay, so let me read it just to be clear. So he's now agreeing to pay his estranged wife the $2 million she initially requested months ago, but was denied by a Los Angeles County judge. However, it is a one-time payment, not the monthly stipend she sought.
Well, the one-time payment is going for the legal fees and all that. And then he had to pay her the monthly fees on top of that.
Wait a minute, it's a lump sum of $2 million a month.
So yes. So I'm reading more to see exactly what it is. So the 55-year-old hip hop luminary. Let me see who wrote the story. Of course, Terry wrote it. 55-year-old hip hop luminary. He would damn have a field day with me right now. Anyway, seems to have had a change of heart ever since he suffered a potentially deadly brain aneurysm on Monday, January the 4th. He was rushed from his Pacific Palisades home in West LA to the Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in the neighboring Beverly Hills, where he remained, well, at the time he remained in intensive care. Dre, whose full name is Andre Young, has since informed his anxious followers that he is on the mend and should be discharged from the hospital. As far as his wife is concerned, he struck the deal with Young's lawyer to hand her a one-time payment of $2 million to help with her living expenses. However, he still is refusing the $5 million, pay the $5 million to cover her lawyer's fees.
Wait a minute, so $2 million and that's it?
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Shit. You need to add a zero to that.
Ain't
okay.
No way.
The money Dre is supplying his wife will enable her to remain in the couple's home in Malibu, which is a 30-mile drive west of downtown LA. The money will also be used to keep the wife's mother in her Palisades home, as well as subsidized Young security.
That's not enough because they live in LA.
Ain't no way.
I guess I seem like a gold digger because Dr. Dre.
No, I've always been an advocate for her. Like, give her money. Stop.
Give her what she needs to be paid.
You talk about trauma, Christen. You talking about trauma?
Yeah.
Don't play. He put her through, allegedly.
Yeah.
So we think. So we've heard. But yeah, give her her damn money. Maybe you want me stressing that hard. Anyway, y'all.
You know what? That's some. Ooh, let me be quiet. Let me be quiet, Jesus. You got it. You got more money. See, that's why you had an aneurysm now. See, that's why I forgot.
That's stressing.
God don't like ugly.
Like ugly, and he ain't too crazy about pretty either.
I'll talk about people. Don't do that. I do not talk about. Don't be trying to get me in trouble.
No, you got more money than that. She was with you weren't they together like almost 25 years?
Wasn't she trying to get his name, the rights to his name or something like that?
She probably said, I'm about to own you.
You know, my mantra is that women deserve all things. So I'm sorry, all that we do, we deserve all things. I'm sorry. I don't care who don't like it. Whatever. But it is what it is.
Plays out. I am on her side. If you watch the morning show, you will know that I am on her side. And I told them when it first came out, I said, when I heard the news that he had a brain aneurysm, and I know this is terrible, but my initial thought was, dang, I hope they're not fully divorced yet, because if they not, she get all that money.
Terrible. We terrible.
Well, she gonna get a lot regardless, because the divorce, something with the divorce.
That was my first.
That was your, not Lord, I hope he okay. Lord, I hope they still not fully divorced.
I was wondering if he was faking it. Lord, forgive me. I'm like, is this some type of ploy? I was wondering. but it's not, and I'm glad he's doing well because Dr. Dre, I love, he is one of the greatest producers.
Music. Did y'all hear that he was coming out with new music?
He's been selling that like dream since 1929. Girl, don't believe it. Don't believe the hype.
He's teasing us.
All right, y'all. Well, that's it for the lineup. Let's go. January, be good to us. Come on.
Right.
Inauguration. Can we have a peaceful transition
Look.
of power? Can y'all please, the Trump protesters,
The Proud Boys.
no, what they call them? I'm sorry, they didn't call them protesters at first. They called them demonstrators. Trump
supporters.
Pro-Trump supporters and demonstrators. Right. Can y'all please pipe
talking
down?
about it's a revolution. This one heifer on TV talking about it's a revolution.
I thought I was gonna be part of the revolution. I didn't know it was with tear gas. Well, guess what? Now you know. Sit down.
Anyway, y'all. Okay. Congratulations, Kamala. Vice President-elect Kamala. Can't wait to see the inauguration virtually, of course. And congratulations, Joe Biden. We'll see y'all next week. We are the Wine Up. Cheers to a good rest of the month, January. Come on, January, be good to us. Just be good to us. We like it. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.